Hey guys, Captain Kirk here with Human Battles. Today I want to talk about polypropylene swords and get a quick review of a few that I have. Okay, so here's the three that I have. Here's a one-handed arming sword. This is a Rawlings. It works pretty good. It's pretty flexible. It doesn't hit too hard, but the durability doesn't seem to be quite as good as some of the others. I would say I would give this one like a 6 out of 10 or something. This is a 1.5-hand sword, so it's not quite a two-handed sword. It's from Cold Steel, and so far I'm really impressed with Cold Steel products. The only issue is the top is not weighted correctly, so it's not quite like holding a regular steel sword, but it's great for training. It works just fine. And finally, here's the Purple Heart official trainer. This thing is expertly weighted for training. It's still pretty tough. Has a little bend, a little bit more bend than the Cold Steel, not as much as the Rawlings. It seems to be pretty strong. I don't know if I would hit it on a tree or anything quite like the Cold Steel one, but this is the best when it comes to training. This one will run you about 120 bucks, but it's really worth it if you have the money. If not, I would go over to Cold Steel and get something that's like about 50 bucks. Like this. They have a two-handed version, not a 1.5-hand, so it's better for the actual gripping and stuff, but a 1.5-hand works just fine too. And then you have this Rawlings single-handed. Like, you want to train with the single-handed arming sword, this works just fine. I just want to be hitting any trees, like I said. Super flexible, a little rubbery. I don't think it could handle the blows quite as good, but you can hit it against a pellet and stuff like that. Now, as a little bonus, this is a polypropylene buckler. Same from Cold Steel. It is taking blows from steel arming swords, from two-handed fetters. This thing really holds up. It actually says not to use it with steel, but Purple Heart said it would be alright, so we just went ahead and trusted the professionals, so-called. Now, I do want to brag on Cold Steel a little bit. They're cheaper, so you're not worried about, damaging it as much, but I'm really not worried about damaging it at all anyways, just from how tough this thing is. Watch, I'm going to just beat this thing as hard as I can. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have hit the tree that hard. But the point is, it broke the tree. Look at that. No damage whatsoever on the polypropylene sword. I damaged a tree. No damage on the sword. This thing is tough as can be. This will last you forever. All right, let's try this Cold Steel sword on a rock. All right, so a little bit damage there, but I literally chipped the rock off. So slight damage, nothing crazy, but I literally chipped the rock. So that's it. Until next time, happy fencing and happy training.